What's up, traders? This is Vee Trades, and today I will be doing a technical analysis breakdown for Coinbase Global with the ticker symbol COIN. I will first be going over what I see on the daily chart and finish the video off with the weekly chart. So you guys really want to see another Coinbase update, so let's go ahead and get that started. Last video got 105 likes, so thank you very much for the support. So since last week Saturday, you can see that price continued lower towards that measure move target. This was one leg down in the past. Market generally moves in twos. This was all one leg right over here. You can see that when price corrected higher, it began the second leg. And where was the second leg's target? I had it on the last video at the 118 and 119. And look what price stopped right on Friday. Right here at the bottom of the measure move target. So again, target was met. So does that mean it's an automatic, bullish rally off of this level? Not so fast. We do have this bearish trend line that the bulls would have to break through, connecting the swings down. Price is below the EMA, which is can act as potential resistance at the prior levels. So again, this is just indicating that price is going to be taking a break and probably seeing a bounce up. So expecting a bounce, price a little overextended. And then again, depending on how strong this bounce is, will tell me if we're going to continue much higher or not. If it's a small bounce, it's most likely just resetting for another large leg down. If it's a large bounce and price wants to continue higher, that tells me that price wants to make another large leg up. So again, we'll have to wait and see what happens around this region. As of right now, price is still in a bearish territory because we're still below the EMA, still below this trend line. We're at the bottom of the downtrend that started back here in late December. So it can definitely still continue trending down lower. I'm just saying, since the target was met, we could see a short-term rally that can turn into maybe something even more. So that's what I see for Coinbase. As right now, price, dropped quite a bit. It can still drop quite a bit. The next target would be the range highs at the 108, 109 level. And if it breaks that, it can come back down to this trend line right over here, sub 90. So let's see what happens to Coinbase next week. Already looks like the market is pushing to all-time highs. Looks bullish. We'll see if Coinbase can follow that momentum. As right now, you see it got a bounce right off that level. Coincides with this prior support back here November 30th. You can see there was a minor pullback right here, and price continued moving up higher. So there is some support off this level. But again, its support is not equal. You can have a very tiny support like this right here, and price will be able to easily break it. If price keeps on, bouncing off a level multiple times, then that's a stronger support level. It's a more obvious level. And if it's more obvious, then other people are looking at it across the world on the same chart. So again, Coinbase, that's what I expect. That's what I expect to see. I'm going to see a bounce up here, and the bounce will tell me if it wants to continue higher or not. If it's just a small bounce, like something like two small legs, right, like I had drawn, that could be starting another leg down, something like that. Because these two legs down can always reset to make one large leg. And if the market just, pulls back about 50%, it can lead to another drop down, and that coincides with the trend line. However, if the market is really bullish, which right now, as right now, is looking like it won't continue pushing up higher, but again, it can. Right now, I'd be leaning more towards setting up for another drop down lower, something like this. I wouldn't be expecting something like that. Can it occur? It can, but that's not what I'm expecting. The reason being is that this was a very large move up, and we still have room to the downside, even though that short-term target was met. So let's take a look at Coinbase on the weekly. And just how fast we went up is how fast we're going back down. It's how the market works, symmetry. So just like in the past, market went down really fast, market went up really fast, market went up really fast, market went down really fast. So again, market loves symmetry. You can see it throughout the chart everywhere you look, here, and across any other stock chart, any other commodity chart, any other bond chart, any other crypto chart you can find. Price action works the same. Each market has different personalities, but the basics and the structure are there. So you can see it's still dropping lower. Every week has been red so far since last year. And again, we could just find a short-term rally off this level. If it turns into something more, it turns into something more. But as right now, I wouldn't be expecting that. I would be expecting a short-term rally for further downside. Or we can just continue down from where we are now, and that could just be a temporary bounce. But either way, this is still in bearish territory for Coinbase. I still think we can see further downside. especially because you had two large legs up already. This was one large leg up. This was the second leg up. Price exceeded and reached the 154 level and dropped down lower. So the market generally resets with, large legs when that occurs. So that's the expectation. A little bit more downside for Coinbase. Crypto also looks like it wants to drop down lower, so most likely also be pulling down Coinbase as well. So again, let's see what happens in the next coming weeks for Coinbase. This is Vee Trades, and thank you for your time.